What's going on, y'all? Saint Piper here, aka Black Native. I'm feeling real good today, but I want to know how you doing. Good? All things working for your good? That's good, family. All things working for mine as well. Thanks for asking. In this video, I'm gonna address karma. I got a question under one of my previous videos in the comment section that says, "What is the meaning of good and bad karma?" And that was posted by Robin Hood Rich MBA. Robin Hood Rich MBA, thank you for that question. We're going to get into it. First of all, I want to say that this question is super valuable because in order to understand karma, there's a few things that go into that. And I actually made a video in the past about karma, explaining what karma is and addressing how we are karma at the end of the day, okay? But what is the meaning of good and bad karma? So it depends on how you look at it. If you look at karma as something outside of yourself that has the final say so, when it comes to interactions and punishments and justice, then that's one way to look at it. Another way is to see yourself as that, your God self. Karma is overall the officer. It's the universal officer that polices us and provides justice. All right, it's literally karma is the judicial system, the whole entire enforcement and judicial system. All right, but its main purpose is justice. So, say for instance, if I was to do something right and against somebody, and then later on it will happen to me, some people might say that was just karma, right? It was meant to be. But at the same time, if I was to go ahead and somebody would say that's bad karma, that bad things happen to me because I did something bad, right? But somebody else would say, maybe if I donated $1 million to a cause or a charity, and then I made $10 million the next day, right? Somebody could say, hey, look, man, that's good karma. You did something good, not something good is happening to you. But overall, I wanna go bring this to a whole nother level, and I want y'all to stay with me about this. Don't think you know if you don't know. Just listen to what I'm about to say. So that's the most basic way of thinking about karma. That's what people like to think about. I believe that's a small brain way of thinking about it. That's like very immature to think about it that way. If you feel some type of way about me saying that, then hear me out, and then if you still feel that type of way, then that's on you. But to me, that's a very small way of thinking about karma. I did bad, so bad happened to me. I did good, so good happened to me. Overall, karma is justice. Now, look, you could have accumulative karma, or you could have like instant karma. So you could have karma that's like karma that is like I said, you did something, so something happens. Or you could have karma, and since this is a page about ascension, you can have karma that stops your whole entire ascension, because based upon your karma, right, that's going to determine if you come back to this realm or not, if you reincarnate. See, if you still have bad karma, or if you still have lessons to learn, or if you still have things about you that are unjust, that there's certain things that's just not finished out, let's say, then you got to come back and pay that debt. See, bad karma is debt. Bad karma is debt. It's straight up DEBT. It's something you got to pay back. That's why bad things happen to you. But then with karma, right, there's grace. There's grace. Now, when you're talking about grace, it's the same thing like with credit. You could get a grace period, right? So when you Christians and everybody else that pray for grace, right, you're talking about a grace period, or you could talk about a payment plan. So how you going to pay back that karma? How you going to, because karma is based off of energy and intention. So how you going to pay that back, right? You want to pay that back over the next 10 years. You want to pay that back by having something happen to you and happen to your family member to, try to, that's like a cosign, right? That's like, hey, look, that's like that's like collateral, right? It's all like business, right? If you understand business, if you understand loans and credit, you understand karma. You just got to see it that way. But having bad karma is basically like you having to pay things back. So you could pay it instantly and it'll hurt a lot, or you could try to pay it for grace. Now when you ask for grace on something that you did, or you ask for grace, right? The karma could be you make it to your liking. You could be specific. You can actually be specific. I want to pay back this karma this way. But at the end of your lifetime, if you haven't paid all your karma back, whether you did that straight up, whether you did the instant karma way, whether you did the payment plan way by asking for grace, no matter what, if you still have some bad karma left, right, then you got to reincarnate. You got to come back, because now you got to pay it off. Now the hard part about coming back is that when you come back, in order to survive, in order to make these decisions to survive and to go further in life, you might build up some more bad karma. So it's really just literally like the credit system. We're living in a world, the third dimension is basically like literally the credit system, or like a loan shark, a loan type system. It's where you need help, so you get help, but you can't afford how you want to pay it back. Sometimes we just don't want to pay it back, so we ask for grace, right? So we get a time period to pay it off. But when you get in that time period to pay your karma off, right? So say I beat somebody up or something, and I don't want to get beat up. I don't want nothing to happen to me right now. So I put it, I ask for grace. So maybe 3 years from now, something happens to me, right? But I only got 4 years left in my life. That's the danger of doing grace, because you could ask for more time to pay off your debt, but that's not asking for more time for you to be alive. So that's the dangerous part about karma. If you ask for grace, you could be asking for an extended time for you to pay your karma back, but at the same time, you could be giving yourself less time to pay it back, because you might not be living that long. And if you don't pay it back by the time you go to the next realm, to the spirit realm or whatever, then guess what? You got to reincarnate and do this all again. And you reincarnate to pay that karma off. People call it learning lessons, but it's really to pay that karma off, learn your lessons. But while you down here paying that karma off and learning lessons, remember, you come here without most of your knowledge, most of your memory. So when you come back here, you have no idea why you're here. You don't know about karma yet. So you building up more bad karma, learning what karma is. And people usually learn what karma is in their 20s, unless they have great parents. Like, I'm going to make sure my son understands this stuff 5 years old, 4 years old, but people don't learn that stuff 20s, 30s years old, 40 years old. And then by that time, you look how much karma you done built up. Now you got to pay that off so you could fulfill your soul's purpose based upon your divine design, so you can ascend. And if you don't ascend, you come back, and it's a cycle. So to me, that's the more mature version of karma. If you want to know what karma is straight up, I have I'm gonna do my best to put that video down in the description so y'all can learn it. Same Pipe here, aka Black Native. If you want a part 2 on this, I could go into more detail. I just do my best to keep these videos under 10 minutes because I want y'all to learn these things without getting bored. I'm glad everybody joined this video. If you like this video, subscribe, share this video. It's cool. Become a Black Native. A Black Native is a complete being, or anybody who is actively working towards being a complete being. Simple as that, right? I'm a complete being because I'm actively working towards it. All right, like, subscribe, share this video. I love y'all. I'm out.